Yes, all of you. Very good morning again. Okay, today we are understanding some more tags in HTML. Okay, we are starting with ordered list or numbered list. Okay, ordered list or numbered list to display a list which will have a sequence of numbers either 1 to 3 or ABC. Okay, we make a use of OL tag. OL stands for ordered list. OL stands for ordered list. An ordered list can be numerical or alphabetical. That is, if I want to list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I want ABCD wise, then I make a use of OL. OL stands for ordered list. Okay, different attributes of OL tag. Different attributes of OL tag. There's an type attribute. There's an type attribute, and a value to type attribute is 1A, capital A, small I, or capital I. So these are the five values. These are the five values what we can give with the help of type attribute. Whereas from here 1 is a default value and other values specify numbering type for the use item. 1 is an default value and other values are also to be given, which shows the second item with an incremented value. If first item is shown as A, second item is shown as B. If first item is shown as 1, second item is shown as 2. And I, if you write, that will show you the list into Roman numbers. Okay, let me show you an output. Output is shown something like this. You see the list 1, 2, 3 or ABC or capital ABC or Roman small or Roman capital. Okay, let me show you the code for this. See, OL type equals 1. This will display me 1, 2, 3. Okay, within OL tag I write LI to display an item. Item is displayed with LI tag. Item is displayed with LI tag. Okay, when I write OL type equals 1, coffee will be 1, tea will be 2, and milk will be 3. Okay, then OL type equals small a. This will be small a, small b, small c. Similarly, capital A list, then I for Roman list, and capital I again for capital Roman list. This is an output. So you see the list. OL tag. Okay. Some other attributes of OL tag: reversed. Reversed will display it into reverse order. Display the list into the reverse order. Let me show you the output. This is an output. See, reverse order 3 to 1, CBA, 3 to 1 in Roman. Okay, code I have written for this is this: OL type equals 1, reversed. When I write reversed, it will display me in a reverse order. This third, second, first, 3, 2, 1, or CBA. That way it should display. This is an output. When you write what? When you write reversed. When you write a reversed attribute to OL tag. Then you have start. Start attribute to OL tag specifies the starting number of the first item in an order. If I write start 3, then it will start from third, fourth, fifth, that way. If I write start equals 3, it will display me the list starting from third number, third, fourth, fifth, that way. Let me show you the output. Output goes something like this. See, start here is 2, so 2, 3, 4. Start here is 3, so C starting from third character, that is C, C, D, E. I'll show you the code for this. See, OL type equals 1, start equals 2, so it will start from 2. So this will be 2, 3 and 4. The starting number will be 2. Whereas here type is A, start number is 3. So this will be 3, sorry, not 3. It will be C. Third this character is C, D and E. This is how it will display. The example is shown over here. You see, another example over here, list of topics, then OL, within OL tag you have OL tag over here, OL tag, and within OL tag I have 3 LI tags. I have 3 LI tags, list tags. Okay, to these list tags they will be numbered as 1, 2 and 3 in this example, because I have not written any attribute. By default type is 1, so this will be 1, 2 and 3. You see, now another over here, another OL where I say start equals 50. So this will be 50, 51, 52. First LI will be 50, 50, 51 and 52, something like this. Okay, see, the output will be something like this. Output will be 1, 2, 3 and 50, 51, 52. The code what I have written previously, all of you make a note of this code. Make a note of this code. The list of topics OL, LI. Okay, this will display me 1, 2, 3, whereas this OL start equal 50 will display me 50, 51, 52. Okay, just make a note, just scribble it fast. And output will be something like this. You can take screenshot, all of you. Next example with reversed attribute. OL reversed. This will display me 3 to 1. Already example I have shown you. You see, 3 to 1 will be displayed with reversed attribute. If I write OL reversed, will display me the reversed list. something like this. Then students, unordered list. Okay, that was ordered list. Now it is unordered list. Unordered list is an bulleted list. Okay, where you see instead of 1 to 3, you see bullet. Now bullet, what is shown over here is small black circles. Okay, also called discs. Okay, DISC. The list items in unordered list are marked with bullets, small black circles, something like this, black colored circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. Okay, small black circles are default bullets, and only this bullet is supported in normal UL. Other bullets, if you want, we have to make use of CSS. That CSS also I'll be showing you. And to do this, we make a use of UL tag. We make use of UL tag. Okay. Instead of OL, we write UL. UL stands for unordered list. UL stands for unordered list. I'll show you the output. See the output of here. You see, unordered list displays me the bullet. Instead of 1, 2, 3, it displays me the circle, dark black circle. Code for this, I've written something like this. You see this part. UL, LI coffee, LI tea, LI milk. So because it is UL, it displays me this instead of 1, 2, 3. It displays me bullet. See example over here. Again another example. HTML unordered list, UL, basics of IT, HTML5, post GRE This will give me the dark black circle, something like this. Take a screenshot of this, all of you, or write it fast. Li tag is to be written within UL tag or within OL tag. Make a note of it, all of you. I can ask for multiple choice, 2 correct answers. Li tag is written in between which 2 tags? So correct answer should be OL tag and UL tag. Output. Unordered list or bulleted list. Make a note over here, all of you. HTML5 does not support bullets like circle and square. HTML5 do not support the bullets like circle and square. Okay, it displays you the darkened circle, that is called disk, DISC. Okay, but normal HTML5 do not support a rounded circle and square. To do this, we make a use of CSS. To do this, we make a use of CSS. We use CSS for circle and square. Okay, attributes of UL tag, instead of type attribute, okay, instead of type attribute, I use style. Make a note of this, all of you. Style. A style equals list dash style dash type. Okay, the property is list dash style dash type. You see an example over here down below. list dash style dash type colon square. Either you write square, or you write none, or you write circle, or you write disk. Any of one value will come over here. Any of this value will come over here. Okay. Description sets the list item marker to bullet. That's default. Disk is bullet, all of you. Sorry, disk is default. A default bullet. Then circle a rounded, something like this. Disk is something like this. This is circle, and square. And if you don't want the list, none means you will not get any of the bullet. Just a list will appear without bullet or without number. So disk, circle, square. Okay, if I write square, it will give me this. I'll show you an example, all of you. See the example. This is circle, this is square, and this is disk. Square is filled. Okay. Circle, square, and disk. I'll show you the code what I've written for this. You see, ul.a, I have written a class A for a type circle, list dash style dash type circle, then square, and then disk. And I'm using it into 3 different ULs. For this UL I'm using class A, for this UL I'm using class B, and for this UL I'm using class C. And 3 classes are defined with 3 different bullets: circle, square, and disk. So this will display me what? This will display me circle, this will display me square, and this will display me a disk. Take a screenshot, all of you. Very important, this part. And then how do we write? In body, we write body something like this. This is UL. By mistake, I have written here OL. This should be UL. There's a mistake over here. Okay, that was bulleted list with CSS. Now definition list, DL, and within DL we use DT and DD, DT and DD. Okay, definition list. If I want a heading for a paragraph, okay, then I make a use of definition list. If I want 2-3 paragraphs, and those 2-3 paragraphs has some heading, okay, paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, then we make a use of definition list. Or if you want to define some term, then we make a use of definition list. Okay, we create definition list with the help of DT and DD tag. DT tag is used to define. DT tag is used to define the term. Okay, that means specify the term. Okay, or specify what is a term. Okay, whereas DD, okay, define the term's definition, actual definition with DD. Name of a term, DT. DT is used to display the name of a term, and DD is to define the term. Make a note over here. DT is to display the name of a term, and DD is to define the term. I'll show you an example. You see, this is dt, whereas this is dd. Again dt, then dd, then this is dt, and again dd. So I'm defining the term with dt, science, commerce, humanity. This is dt, and within that, what explanation or definition I have, I make a use of dd. And to start with dt and dd, at first I have to write dl. I'll show you the code for this. You see, dl tag and dl tag. Okay, dl tag and dl tag. Within dl tag, I have dt, I have another dt, and I have another dt. And then below dt, I have dd, I have dd, and I have dd. So within dl tag, I write dt, science. I close the dt, and then I open dd and give an explanation to that term. Something like this. If you want to define the term, so they give some heading, and in front of that heading some explanation, then we make use of dl, dt, and dd tags. Then you see the example, definition, list example. Okay, you see dl tag, I'm starting over here, then I have dt, and within not within dt, after I close dt, I start dd, then another dt, and then dd, another dt, dd, and finally I close dl. Here I close dl, which was opened, here. You see here, it was opened here. I'm closing here. Okay, output will be something like this: web, HTML, CSS, dd, and dt. Nested list. Nested is a list within a list which should appear into another list. Then we call it as a nested list. And then sublist, sublist, sublist. If it goes on, if you have multi-level list, then we can also specify the multi-level list. You see an example of nested list. A list. This is a list within a list. This is a list within an outer list. This is called nested list. Okay, then we have multi-level nested list, which is something like this. You see, multi-level nested list. Main list. This is main list. In main list, I have this as an nested. This as a nested. And in nested, again I have other nested. That is multi-level nesting. Multi-level nesting. So here for outer list, I have used bullets. Then that is OL. Here I have used for outer list I have used UL. Here I have used OL, and then here again I have used UL with CSS. Here I have used UL with CSS. I'll show you the code for this. What code was written for nested and multi-level nesting. here code is, this is a normal basic tags. Then here I have OL, and this is nested. So within OL I am nesting with UL and uh, with a CSS circle. So this OL will give me 1, 2, and this LI will be 3. This LI will be 1, this will be 2, and this LI will be 3. Make a note, when I open OL, I directly close down, and between those LIs, I have a UL, and here this will be a circle, this will be a circle, this will be a circle. I close UL, I have to close UL, make a note over here. Student make a mistake over here. Key UL, they don't close at a proper place. So UL is closed, and then the third part of OL comes. This is a place where students make mistakes. So you have to write it properly when such questions are given to display the list. Okay, take a screenshot of this, students. See, the output will be something like this: 1, 2, 3, and this is UL. Multi-level nested list, list within a list. So here I start UL, then here I start OL. See, UL is not ended. Here I start OL. In UL I have first list, second list, OL, then in that OL I have 3 lists again, then another LI, after that LI again I have UL, in UL I have again another UL, and this is a main close which is outside. So this is 3 levels. So within UL I have this UL, and in this UL I have this UL. So multi-level nested list, closing is important. You have to close it properly before, when inner list ends, you have to close that list immediately. Okay, that care has to be taken. This needs practice, all of you. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot fast of this slide. Also take a screenshot of this slide. Take a screenshot of output. Okay, then we have something called audio and video. How to have an audio or sound or a video onto a web browser. To do that, we have an tags called audio and video. So we will understand first audio. Okay, inserting audio and video, HTML5 new specifications enables user to have a far more control over audio on web pages. That is the advantage, a new feature added in HTML5. HTML5 feature include native audio and video support without the need of Flash. The previous, that means HTML4, it requires an add-in plugins called Flash to play audio or video. HTML5 do not require any of the add-in plugins. HTML5 includes spatial elements tags allowing to include video and audio and to define controls. HTML5 includes spatial elements tags allowing to include video and audio and to define the controls. Some common audio formats are MP3, AAC, Advanced Audio Coding, MP stands for Motion Pictures, OGZ, and Open Container, and Free Audio Format. Okay, these are the common audio formats. To display an audio on a web page, we make a use of audio tag. The audio element enables you to embed audio files on a web page. Embed means to display or to incorporate onto a web page. On a web page, display an audio, audio controls. Audio cannot be seen, that can be heard, but audio controls can be embedded onto a web page. Okay, declare the audio tag and specify the source attribute with the audio file location. So we make a use of SRC, source attribute. Okay, so sample.mp3 is a file. Okay, that will be played by the audio tag. So we have SRC, I have type, I have to specify the type of a file. Type of a file is audio file and MPEG file. If it was some other file, then accordingly we have to specify over here. And then I close the audio. Controls is another attribute which displays the control. Pause, play, forward, next, back, all those controls will be displayed with the help of control. That is audio tag. Attributes of audio, let us see in detail. Okay, autoplay. Autoplay, there is no value to autoplay. This will start playing as soon as it is ready. It is ready in the sense when you load the web page. When you open a web page, it will automatically start playing. Okay, without you have to click onto the play button. Okay, controls, again there is no value to control. It displays the audio controls like play, pause buttons. I'll show you the code for this. You cannot hear students, but you can just see an output. Okay, I play it. See, it is playing. When I click on button, this is in control, play, pause button. This plays. Okay, code for this. Code for this is something like this: audio, autoplay, and it is playing me this source. Okay, I give it with the help of two source tags. I'll explain you what is source tag also. Source tag, if I want to give more than one, then I write it something like this with source tag. Otherwise, this SRC I could have written in audio also. In audio tag, I can write this much, this part in audio as well, in audio tag. But I have written it separately. I can write separately because to specify more than one audio files. If one is missing, it will play second. If second is missing, third. That way. And if browser is not supporting audio tag, it will display me this. Mute, well, no value description for this this specifies that the audio output should be muted. Means you will not be able to hear. Then you have to unmute it. I'll show you the code for this. See, all of you over here, this part, you see that slash is there, that means it is mute. Okay, when I click on this, that will be unmuted. Now it's unmute, mute, unmute. So when I first open it, it was muted. For that, what code I have written? See, muted. You see this muted audio, and in that, or for that audio tag I have written an attribute muted. Loop, audio will start over again and again when it is finished. Loop, once the audio is over, again it will start, again it will keep on continuously playing that sound. It will keep on continuously playing that sound. See the output, all of you. You see, I'm playing now. See over here, it is playing again and again. Okay, that is loop. When I write loop attribute in audio. Okay. Then we have SRC. With the help of SRC, we specify an URL or name of an audio file. Name of an audio file. Audio play controls. You have to note it. Your audio play controls muted are without any values. Example. Take a screenshot, all of you. Okay. Then next we'll understand what is source and what is video tag in our next session. All of you will stop over here, give a feedback. How was the lecture? Thank you and have a nice day.